What are you doing?
Hopefully working on a side-by-side I just totaled.
Yeah, it's a little wrecked. It's a lot better now than it was. See here, video now. Head-on collision. Kawasaki won. Anyways, Adam went through the trails while wandering off by himself, like he always does.
That's what I do best.
Anyways, head-on collision with a Polaris.
The 2021.
Yeah. Guess who won? This one. He's waiting on a grill. That's the only reason why everything's not back on. But literally, this is all the parts that were on it in the wreck. There's nothing different other than
I
nothing.
broke this.
Yeah.
I bent this plate in the original ferrule. I think that's how you call that.
Ferrule?
Ferrule? I don't know. So, the original, really thin. I don't know if this is Super ATV or if it's KSI. Is that the other brand?
KFI.
KFI.
Yeah.
This is still Super ATV.
Hold on. That's a bumper that took all the...
All the impact?
Yep. It literally... That's a Kawasaki. That's a Kawasaki...
My factory bumper.
Factory bumper.
The
And
light survived, but the light
yeah.
cable got cut. So,
Anyways,
and if you guys don't know, this is what your mounts look like when they get folded in.
yeah. So
If you didn't know, these mounts come from the factory, mounted right here.
and you cannot order those through Kawasaki.
Nope. So if you want another factory Kawasaki bumper, that doesn't happen.
You need to order a new bumper through Super ATV.
Or
And-
anybody else that offers the mounts.
Yeah, and that came with the mounts, so he's good. Anywho, what are we doing?
We're gonna do full access UTVs braces. I believe it's super full access UTV. I believe Brute Performance has their version of it. It's the same thing. You know how the internet is. People can copy each other.
So why you're needing these is apparently these mounts are ripping off.
Which
And-
I don't know how I haven't ripped mine off.
Yeah, because he just had a, 50, 60 mile an hour head-on collision.
Yeah, so I was doing roughly 30, and they were doing roughly 35. So says the other person. When we hit head on, full brakes, and we still bounced over 12 feet back apart in the sand.
So, pretty bad collision. Not a whole lot of damage to the Kawasaki. If you could have seen from the little blip that I put in there, the RZR was completely done. Like, I'm going to brag just a little bit, but the Honda Talon had to drag that RZR out of there. I mean, that's saying something.
Yeah, the Kawasaki drove out. I drove out.
Yeah, he drove right out. No problems. RZR lost all antifreeze. Yeah. So
I contribute his biggest issue to having he had a Super ATV bumper, but he had this little itty bitty thing. And I contribute 99% of his problems to that horrible bumper he had on. I don't know I know it was Super ATV, I just don't know which version because I don't know anything about the Polarises.
it was kind of funny. I said something, and after I said it, I felt bad. I was like, maybe I shouldn't have said that. But I go, do you want me to pull you out? And he goes, yeah, you're probably the only one that can. They go, I know, I'm used to it.
The Kawasaki could have pulled him out.
Yeah, burn up a belt.
Shit! You ain't burning up.
Honda has to pull everybody out.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Hey, also, Ultimax belts.
Yeah.
Ultimax belts made here in Missouri at one of the oldest belt plants in North America. Well over 100-year-old.
It's a pretty hefty belt.
It is.
All right, so here's the brackets. And only 3 of the mounts get braced. The back lower does not.
So you get
So those 2 right there go on the top front.
with the new bolts.
These 2 go on... Those 2 go on the top front. These one of them goes on the bottom front and the other one goes on the top back. So we will show you real quick. So front and side by side. First one we're gonna do, I don't care which order you go in, either way we're doing this. So we're gonna do the bottom front first. So he's gonna remove this bolt.
And they're 17s on both sides, I believe.
I think they're 18s.
Well, no, that's a 17. It's a little loose.
Okay, see, I told you. Anywho. So he's gonna remove that bolt. And he's gonna do, actually we're not gonna even remove that bolt because the only one that gets new bolts is the top. So he's just gonna remove that nut. That's all he's gonna do.
Yeah. You just got to remove the nut.
And then we're gonna slip that bracket, goes on the front. So he's getting that bolt off. And then we'll go the other side and we'll do the same thing. And then we will slip the new bracket on and then put the nut back.
Hey, for everybody out there in YouTube land, don't be like us. Put a little bit of penetrating fluid on the night before. You know, these things are dirty. Even as clean as I wash mine.
Do you have Loctite?
Do I have Loctite?
Yeah.
I got red.
Okay.
And I have
That's
blue.
what he uses on Full Access UTV.
Oh, does he? He uses red Loctite?
Red Loctite. That's what he used. I don't know.
Factory didn't use no Loctite.
I'm just saying that's what, I mean, I'm with you. Just check them from time to time. I recommend at least putting blue Loctite on them. But we don't have any, so guess what? It's going back to how the factory had it, without.
You know what I really recommend? Orange Loctite.
What's that?
It's as strong as, it's 3 times stronger than blue, but you're still able to get your stuff off without heat.
You know, there's something I say about that. Milwaukee doesn't care.
Yeah, but Milwaukee can't get in every place.
Oh, it can.
No, it cannot.
Oh, it can. It doesn't care. Doesn't care.
I should have bought a DeWalt. DeWalt constantly beats Milwaukee. Okay.
You done yet?
I'm just trying not to drop the bolt.
All right. So, bracket. Insert bracket. Now, you do not have to remove your wheels.
No, I
maybe.
removed them because I have 35s.
We're filming. I mean, that's part of it. Now, if you have problems getting the bracket to slip on, which that did not, then lifting it up is supposedly helps. So
Yeah, supposedly you take put a jack under it like I've got, and then
well, it's not
take
under it, but
Of course, the jack's not doing
Yeah.
anything, but you're supposed to take the jack and move this up and down just a little bit. I took the tires off for 2 reasons, like Blake said, because we're filming. It gives all of us better room. What would be 3 reasons? I got a kegery right here going on, like not quite a full brewery.
refrigerator.
Yeah, you know, and then also if I needed to move the thing up and down, I can, because as you can see, my space in my garage is quite limited, and I run 35s, so I got a small monster truck sitting
Talk
here.
about that ground clearance. If you have any idea about these 6-ton Daytonas, they're tall. Like, I'm a pretty tall guy. I'm 6'1", some change maybe. That thing, that jack stand is taller than my leg at my knee. That's his ground clearance. Like, it's literally holding the tire to where the tire is still touching the ground here. So, my Honda, I'm taller than it. This is probably, I don't know, probably 6 inches taller than me.
With your new cage. What's your new cage? Who built your new cage?
Let's
What
a
should-
little shout out here.
what the-
What's that tone? Oh, wait, I think that's a porno.
you know, we're all adults here, I guess.
Yeah.
We all might act like we're children, but
Yeah, TQR cages are nice. If you saw one of his videos, I think it's a short. He rolled it and landed back on his wheels and then took off. Check out that short. It's a pretty good little roll. Cage took it all. No damage whatsoever. It dented the roof a little bit and he beat it back out. Okay. So he's basically got that in. That one's in. Now we're going to do the next one.
Okay.
All right. So he's grabbing these two front, or
Oops.
I guess you don't need that quite yet. Just put that on your chair.
What, this?
The other bracket. The other bracket.
Yeah, just one of these.
Just one.
brackets?
Yeah. So
Because you got to do the backside first, right?
backside first.
Yeah.
You'll take insert. Okay, so he's gonna slide that bracket through. He's got both these bolts out. He's gonna slide that in there, like so. See if I can get my hands in here. Oh, and I'm fighting it because I'm filming.
You want me to get it?
Yeah, it's kind of a pain. Okay, you got it?
No.
No?
Not really.
Okay, good.
Ta-da!
Anyways, so he's gonna fight and get that in. And so we put one bracket on the back. Once we get these bolts in, we'll slide the other bracket in and we'll put a bracket on the front.
Man, the other side went really easy.
Well, yeah, it didn't have anything fighting against it. He did have to jack this up a little bit to help. This has been in a wreck, so if yours hasn't been in a wreck, more than likely yours will go in right away. But
According to Full Access UTV, it doesn't matter whether it's brand new unit or not. The machine's so heavy, these tabs have bends to them. So, with that being said, you know, little dead.
that's not doing nothing. I lied, it went in. Okay. Put your purse down. There it is. Oh, you might have drove it too far. So we can get the brackets on.
That's okay. Where's the other one?
It's on your chair. Hey, you hit your head.
Naturally. So,
You're gonna have to pry that bracket out, that bolt out a little bit.
I won't slide past it. Nope. Yeah. Okay, so you guys can see. Look, they give you a little bit longer bolts because, you know, you're adding two pieces of metal
Oh, focus.
and you can't get it up past there, so you
got a
gotta.
small pry bar.
Yeah, I got a big pry bar.
Okay.
Husky, #1 pry bar in the world.
Oh yeah.
Don't be coming at me with that snap-on stuff.
See this? It's the only way to go. Only way to go.
This side's on. And that side's not as easy as this side now. So, with that being said,
There you go. That should be good.
this is why I have... Nope, I can't quite get past that. If you didn't have a winch in there,
Focus.
you wouldn't have those two extra random bolts.
All right, so now we can knock that back out just a hair, not all the way, because you're going to want to be able to get your nut on. All right, so it's got that in. We're going to put nuts on both sides. We'll be back when we're ready for
After Adam drops this like 20 times.
that one, the front of this back part of the top A-arm. You know, after putting these bolts in all like this, your girlfriend will be really happy with you after you're done. Okay, so after you install these new bolts, got them tight, you're now bolt and nut size changed. The bolt is a 16 and the nut is an 18. So stock is 17, new is 16 and 18. Focus. Okay, so we started taking this bolt off, which is kind of a pain. And now we're figuring out how to get it out. I'm guessing you're just gonna have to thread it all the way out. Oh, there you go. So now, what we're going to have to do is go to the other side and do the same thing and remove that bolt. Then that bracket that he's got there, the opened cutout side will go on the driver's side. I dropped the nut.
Goes right here, right?
Yep, but you'll have to wait till you get the other bolts off.
Does it have to go underneath the cables too?
Yes, it has to go behind that. So you'll see there's like a vent right there on top of your front diff. It'll have to go behind there. It won't focus because it keeps seeing other stuff.
This right here is
That vent, it's got to go behind that vent.
just like so.
Yeah, but we can't do that until we get the other bolt out. So we'll go ahead and do that.
I'm just setting it.
Yeah. Focus. There we go. All right, so we got that in. The bracket goes behind the vent tube, like I was saying. Man, this will not focus. There we go. Let me see that. All right, yeah, so the bracket's back there. The open end goes right over your front diff, and then it comes on over here. Oh, you can see really good over here. And then the bracket goes there. So you've got that one. You've got that one. You've got another one that comes in the front of the top. And then you've got this one that goes over there. That is it. We just got to tighten these and we're done. The front end is braced.
Also, if you guys are like me, you're just tired of hand tools sometimes, and you're not worried about your white paint so much. You know, just a wobble, short 17.
And a big Milwaukee that doesn't care.
Oh, I spun it the wrong way.
You dropped your nut. And finally.
I spun it the wrong way. Spun it clear out. That was silky smooth.
Yeah. Just
Milwaukee power.
make sure you're going the right direction.
Is that how they do it on all the info commercials? They break the nuts free first?
Yeah.
1,400 foot-pounds.
All right. So that is how you do your KRX front A-arm support for...
Tubes.
Yeah, your tubes. Whatever the dang kit's called.
It's called, I'm on their website.
All right.
A-arm tube support kit.
Yeah, that
Upper
stuff.
and lower.
What he said. That's how you do it.
It's $24.
Yeah, it's real easy. A lot of support. You don't have to worry as much about them things ripping off. Get them done. Another thing I need you to do. I need you to click that like button. Click the subscribe button. Go watch another video. We're stupid. It's funny. Watch other videos. All right? Subscribe. Like. Bye.